doing, Stanleying around? He said, I'm in a mood. I'm in a kind of mood that a cat's in when he's in a mood. That's the kind of mood I'm in right now. You pretty kitty? You good cat?
He's a happy cat.
He's a happy cat? You good cat? Good cat in the world? Oh, I love him so much. Oh, he's so kissy guy. He's the kissy guy.
He's soft. He's really soft.
You warm enough, Ma?
Yes, I have my sweater on. Are you
You
warm?
feeling better?
Are you warm now?
Yeah, I'm fine. I got my sweatshirt on.
Oh, good.
I think it was a little warmer today than it has been. Tomorrow it's supposed to be a little bit warmer tomorrow too. Go on.
So we keep us warm.
Good dogs. Go on. Lie down. Good doggies. Go on. Good dogs. It's been a rough couple of days.
It has.
Mom had an infection in her eye, but we're on the mend. Oh, you want up?
You can do it.
No, we can't. Come on, I help you. Go ahead, Mom, I help you. Oh, good boy.
Now
Good boy.
it feels good. Yeah, I can do it.
You can get up there. Oh, good dog. You got up there.
He's a good dog.
He's a good old man.
Yeah.
Good old dog. Alright, let's talk about how we feel about things. It's weird. Everything's weird. You know what I say it's weird? It's just things are not consistent.
It's not
I have been looking for consistency my whole life.
Have you found it?
I found it in the dog schedule.
Oh.
Like they go out at this time, this time, this time, this time. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time. So it doesn't matter when what the calendar says. It doesn't matter what the time says.
Yeah.
That this is their consistency. And your eye's better. Mom woke up the other morning. Her eye was all pink, and I think she scratched it. I think you scratched it. And then it got like goopy. But we're on the other side of it now. You didn't take you out too much. Benny, you can't get up there. Tucker don't want you to up there with him. You missed the boat. So that's what we've been dealing with around here. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks on how I feel about things, and I'm really trying not to feel any kind of way about anything. I hate the freaking holidays, man. I hate how much precedence people put on stuff in regard to the holidays. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like every year they try and make it something, and then it comes, and then it usually ends up like all the other rest of them, right?
Yeah.
But people have these ideas of how things should be, these expectations. I can't believe you got up there with them. He don't want you up there. Ain't nothing in him that says, come up here and sit on top of this dog kennel with me, Benny. Whatever. I don't like the cold, you know. And don't pay too much mind me, because I just get jealous of people too. I just get so jealous, you know. My whole life I wanted to be a part of a family. I wanted, you know, like, oh, Aunt Marge is going to come visit. Yeah, you know, and when I was a little girl, I used to always look out the window waiting for people to show up, you know. Then I'd calculate the route between their house and, you know, when they should be arriving any second now. And, you know, the next red car is going to be them, and all that stuff comes with it, you know, being excited to see people. But ain't nobody's ever been excited to see me. Even in my own family. And that that doesn't bode positive. You know, it doesn't. And I've redone it. I've reprogrammed my own mind, and I've changed my mind about the holidays. It started when I worked at Creighton, at in the radiology department, and I always hated Christmas music and stuff like that. So what I did is there's a radio station in Omaha that would, day after Black Friday, they'd start playing Christmas music, and then they'd play it all the way through until New Year's, I think. And so that's how I got acclimated, where I could just be tolerant, of other people freely living their lives, even if it's fucking annoying as hell to me. Because a lot of time, just the sheer waste of freaking resources and money that people throw away on freaking doing the same thing 1,000 times they've done before. They don't go out and have different experiences. They think they're having different experiences, but if you ski down one hill, you ski them down them all. And there's too many people that need stuff out there. And I know where I live, there's opportunity to help people every time I go into town. There's opportunity to help people. But I just have been kind of stressed out here, and my heart goes out to all the other people that don't freaking care for the holidays much, because it's just another day to a lot of people. And I just think it's important that people find their own tools to navigate through life, because things aren't getting easier. Things are getting more difficult for a lot of people, and I see in all across the board a whole lot of population of this this generations. This is how the meek are inheriting the earth, man. There's a lot of freaking kids, 8, 9, 10 years old. They don't know how to freaking make their own bath. They don't know how to draw their own bath and go get their clothes, and they don't know how to do stuff to take care of themselves, because for whatever reasons, society evolved into this thing where parents think it's okay just to do everything for their kid. I'll just do it, instead of teaching their kid how to do things. Now we got a whole bunch of people in this society. It's not because they don't have the aptitude. It's not because they're not smart enough to do these things, and of and by themselves. It's just that, just let mommy do it, or daddy do it, or grandma do it, or grandpa do it. I think one of the greatest things that you could ever done for me is just watch me, just let me freaking make my own mistakes in life, Ma. Maybe that's what but people aren't even allowed to make the mistakes in life anymore. They're not allowed to fail anymore. It's weird what the planet's turned into, like all materialism everywhere. Like I thought it was bad when I was growing up, keeping up with the Joneses and stuff, but now it's like these kids, man, they're driving around 16, 17 years old in these $80,000-$90,000 trucks. They don't do nothing to earn this stuff. Then they freaking drive them like jerks. They drive them like a-holes, and then they're freaking going out and wrecking and tearing up property and carrying on. It's like, would you do that if you were? Would you drive like that if your parent was in the car? But they, I know how to act. I know how to act right, and I know how to act. And my parents have me wrapped around. I got them wrapped around my little finger. My parents think I'm this little sweet little angel, and then in real life that we got all these little devil demon kids that just self-will run right. I'm gonna go around, drive however I want, do whatever I want. I'm gonna drink and carry on and fornicate with whoever I want. Ain't nobody teaching them no different ways. They're not teaching them that, hey, it's not good to go around and have a bunch of freaking multiple sexual partners and stuff like that. And pornography has freaking ruined things for a whole lot of people, man. It puts ideas in people's mind, and like this is a way that they should be living, and they shouldn't be living that way. you know, like it gives permission, like Carl was saying, you know, like because my neighbor, God, I live around just people that are just insane. Now, what I look at it as insanity is people that do things to freaking satisfy themselves that cause harm to other people, right? And this, I mean, this girl here, it's like she and her boyfriend. She's almost 40. She's like old enough to know better, you know. But her the dude that she's with is like I think like 4 years older than her oldest child.
Oh, really?
Right. She's dating a dude that's like 24 and her oldest kid's 20, you know. And it's like, it's just such a freaking gross environment. And that's what alcohol takes people. That's what alcohol makes people do. But they don't make the correlation. Oh, when I drink, I act like this. I shouldn't drink. No, they'll just be like, well, I just need to drink this instead of that. Or I just need to, you know, I'll start at this time. All this stuff that drinkers, I did it for years. All this stuff that I swear by and I do it. I never could, I always fell short. The only thing that I can do to not fall short is to just not take that first drink.
That's a good point.
And I'm surrounded by people that are freaking just all about it. They're just all about escaping. Instead of freaking putting some effort into their lives where they create a life that, you know, is better not just for themselves, but for everybody else around them too.
The family.
But the people don't want to do that. No, the whole freaking family unit has been freaking demolished. It's been decimated. It's been shit on, you know. At this point, it's just like, you know, just if you can find people that you get along with that are freaking, that you can rely on, hey, more power to you, because it's getting harder out there to find people that are even, you know, or even have enough integrity that you can freaking count on them, right?
Anymore.
Not anymore. People want to get paid a lot to be a freaking good people, but they don't want to do it for free. So, anyway, what else? People, I hope people find better coping skills and stuff like that. You know, I hope people choose better, you know, lifestyle choices. You know, they're gonna realize that the more like I know I feel like crap because I feel the seismic freaking energy that the whole planet's feeling right now, and God, Philippines just keeps getting freaking earthquakes, 7.0, 6.9. There's earthquakes all over. There's tsunami warnings, all this stuff. And, you know, and then I go into town to clear my head, just to clear my mind and my thoughts and charge up the battery a little bit. And then I go and have a conversation with the lady. I met that she just took over the receptionist position at where I take the dogs.
Yeah.
The one lady left, her last day was Thursday, and then I found out the wife of the lady, the husband at the dispensary, she got a job there, so she took her place. But she's talking about how she wants to go up to the. I said, don't you know what's going on? Like, why would anybody want to live around an ocean right now? You know. And then I hear a wave of, well, you can't live in fear. I know, yeah, I get it. You can't live in fear, but when you put yourself in positions on purpose where you could die because of the whole planet's freaking just on standby to freaking flip its poles or freaking, you know, CME blast, you know, point zero sun supernova, whatever, you know, the possibilities are endless. You know, there's places I intentionally don't live on purpose because of, you know, like Omaha, there's tornadoes, so I don't want to live there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's dust devils here occasionally in Taos, but I mean we're pretty much in the free zone of if whatever happens, you know, we have a less likely chance of dying where we live, because the freaking whole planet's trying to wipe us out. Wipe us out. And then there's the powers that are trying to freaking wipe us out too, man. I think that's mean. And I am so unimpressed with all things intelligence artificial. I won't even mess with it. I don't care what something fake and phony has to say about opinions about what its interpretation. And people, it's just another gizmo. It's just another gadget that people, it's a toy where people play. I'm a firm believer that people are playing way too much on this damn planet and they ain't putting the work in. So now there's going to be the consequences and people are going to get to put their work in. And I just it's I'm not excited for the next part because people aren't emotionally so. If people were more emotional, supportive, I it wouldn't be so bad. But they're not. So so people that know what's coming and have an idea of of what's coming down the pike based on people's psychology and whatnot like that. It's not going to be fun. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. So I implore people, if you do not know how to meditate, that you might want to learn how to meditate. And if you know how to meditate, you might want to take an opportunity every day, at least try for a little while to disconnect into something freaking greater than yourself. And hopefully get some guidance and direction, on how to be more generous and more selfless in the world, because the world has plenty of selfish. Uh, the world's got plenty of that. It doesn't have enough of the other. I mean, all these people, whether they know that they're aspects of God. Where are all the people that are trying to create heaven? Where are all those people? Where are all they at? Where are they at? Where are these people? It's like everybody has their own little special interest groups, and they get to a certain point. It's like, oh, I don't got to try no more. I got everything I need. And then they just become more of the rest. I guess maybe I should just try and get mine, right? And then I'll go live on my mountain, on my cabin on the mountain, and only allow, those that are deemed worthy to have access to me. Yeah, I'll do that too. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. Who knows? Anyway, that's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.